Hey, welcome. If you love digging into the stories behind the scores in college football, then you are in the right place. And hey, if you like what we're doing here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and give this explainer a like. It helps a ton.
All right, let's get right into it. Today we are talking about the wild, turbulent, and let's be honest, incredible story of the UNLV Rebels football program over the last couple of years. It's a real roller coaster of a story, a journey of hitting unbelievable highs, staring down a sudden change, and then trying to prove it wasn't all just a fluke.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start with that absolutely record-shattering season, and then get to know the coach who was the architect behind it. Then we get to the drama, a shocking transition that could have derailed everything. We'll see how the program reloaded, and then we'll answer the big question. Could they actually keep the magic alive?
Let's start with just one number, 11. Now, on its own, it's just a number. But in the world of UNLV football, this number is a massive, massive deal. So what does it really stand for?
Well, that number stands for 11 wins in the 2024 season. And to get why that's so important, you got to know that's the most wins the Rebels have ever had in a single season since they joined the NCAA's top division. This wasn't just a good year, this was a breakthrough.
So let's really set the stage here. Our first chapter is all about a season that's going to be in the UNLV history books forever, the incredible 2024 campaign.
You see, the 2024 season wasn't just successful, it was a constant parade of firsts. On September 29th, they cracked the AP poll for the first time in program history. A few weeks later, they locked up back-to-back bowl eligibility. Yep, another first. This all led to a shot at the conference title and a big win in the LA Bowl. It was just one milestone after another. Truly special stuff. And all that hard work paid off right here, an 11-3 final record and a national ranking at number 23. You have to understand, for a program that had been down for so long, this was absolutely monumental. They weren't just a good story anymore, they were a nationally recognized team.
So that leads to the obvious question, right? How on earth did this happen so fast? Well, a huge part of the answer is what we're calling the Odom effect, and it's all about the impact of head coach Barry Odom.
I mean, just look at these numbers. It's kind of crazy. In only 2 seasons, Odom totally flipped the script on the whole culture, racking up a 19-8 record. He delivered 2 winning seasons in a row and took the team to the Mountain West title game 2 straight years. He didn't just make UNLV better, he made them a legit contender.
But right when the team is at its absolute peak, the story takes a sharp, unexpected turn. Just as the Rebels were forging this new identity, they got slammed by the one thing in college football that's always unpredictable, the coaching carousel.
And there it is, the bombshell. Just 2 days, after playing for a conference championship, the man who built it all was gone. Barry Odom was off to the Big Ten to take over at Purdue. For the players, the fans, you can just imagine the whiplash. It was a huge moment of uncertainty.
So here's the pivot point. Odom, the proven program builder with that amazing 19-8 record at UNLV, he's out. And coming in for the 2025 season is Dan Mullen, a new coach handed a gigantic challenge. Can you keep this high-speed train on the tracks? Honestly, nobody knew.
And that brings us to the next part of this story, reloading. The program didn't just panic and hire a new head coach. No, they made some really big moves to support the new staff, basically sending a signal that they had zero plans of taking a step backward.
And a perfect example of this reload was bringing in Paul Guenther as the new defensive coordinator. Now, this is a serious hire. We're talking about a guy with 21 seasons of NFL experience under his belt, stints as a coordinator for the Raiders, helping build those tough Bengals defenses. This move was a statement. It screams stability and expertise, and it proved UNLV could now attract top-tier coaching talent.
So, the new head coach is in place. He's got an experienced staff, but could UNLV actually keep up that high level of play? Let's check out the results and see if they really pulled off that back-to-back excellence.
Okay, first, let's just reset. This is where they finished in 2024, an 11-win season, ranked 23rd in the nation, and finishing second in the conference to a powerhouse Boise State team. That was the benchmark, a very, very high bar.
And now, check out 2025 with the new leadership. They didn't just avoid a collapse, they went 10-2 and finished tied for first place in the Mountain West. What this showed, what this proved, is that the success of this program was bigger than just one coach. The foundation was for real. Which really leaves us with this one big thought. You have 2 different head coaches, 2 straight seasons of elite football, and a combined record of 21 wins and only 5 losses. The question isn't, can UNLV be good anymore? The question now is, are we watching them build a sustainable powerhouse, a new dynasty out there in the desert?
What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives just like this one. Thanks for watching.